What's the deal, family? Welcome back to the realest reaction channel on YouTube. It's your boy Sean, and we here with another banger for y'all, man. So look, Wales vs Springboks highlights 2021 Autumn Nation Series, man. Y'all needed this one. Y'all was sending me a ungodly amount of comments. For real, ungodly amount of comments and DMs in my Instagram. Just, bro, you gotta do Wales vs Box. You gotta do Wales vs Box. If you do not do Wales vs Box, I'm unsubscribing from your channel. Goodbye. I'm blocking you on IG. It was wild, bro. We here, man. We got the video a few days late, but you guys, man, y'all are efficient, bro. Like, when I started telling y'all to hit my Instagram DMs, y'all are efficient, dog. Like, y'all, some of y'all cats know who you are. Me and y'all was sending me 15 videos back to 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 back. And I'm not mad about that. I show my appreciation. But then it's a lot of y'all. Bro, I got so many videos to do, man. I got a lot. And I'm gonna bring them to y'all too. I'm gonna bring them to y'all, man. I can't get to every single video every day, but I will be bringing the clips to y'all. But y'all wanted this one mainly, and it's here, man. This happened on this game was on Saturday. There was a whole bunch of games over the weekend that I still got to get to, but this one was on Saturday, so we gonna check it out, see what they talking about. I haven't looked up nothing about who wins, who lost, none of that. So we going in blind. I'm gonna assume South Africa won, though. Let's keep it a buck. I'm gonna assume they won. Because they're #1 in the world right now. And then what I saw the All Blacks do to Wales, knowing how South Africa and the All Blacks be, you know what I mean? Pretty sure South Africa won. So let's check it out. Enjoy the highlights. If you got some more videos you want me to react to, send it to my Instagram, Sean W. Tyler. You guys are really good with that. Keep sending them over there. And if you just want to throw it in the comments, go ahead, throw it in the comments. Like that video, subscribe, man. Let's get to it.
More used as the battering ram. With the advantage being played to Wales, so a free play. Another advantage being played for Newland. Furious with the referee or at himself.
Good pass.
And it's there for Rizana. And he steps one, and he steps two, and he's eventually put out just a couple of meters short. But that was terrific.
I like
the
steps though.
They took advantage of the advantage, nearly got in the corner.
Yeah, just don't be holding players afterwards at the ruck time, okay?
Over it goes from Dan Bigger, and Wales have the early lead.
Wales gonna have to play the speed game. They can't play the straight game with South Africa, and even with South Africa, they still got. I'm pretty sure they got Brian Habana on the squad. Dude is fast. You know, they got some fast dudes on there too. So.
That will give them encouragement.
But they're a strength team.
Wales
strength team.
568 international points from the boot of Tars.
Okay.
And up go the flags, and there's another three.
Wait, what did it say?
And up go the flags, and there's another three.
Where's Faf asking for a friend? Weak GFN?
Three, about 10 meters short now. Back to the 22, crossfield kick.
He went for the field goal?
Under advantage.
Oh!
Just couldn't get. Crossfield kick.
Yo!
Under advantage. Just couldn't get there.
You gotta catch that, dog. You gotta catch that, bro.
Rain continues to pour down.
It's raining, okay.
Does it make a whit of difference to Bigger? Up go the flags. Wales value for their 3-point lead. They lead it by 6 points to 3. Newland to anchor it out. Yankees.
Look at that. That thing is tight.
Gets the ball in South Africa. Move forward. They have the advantage from a powerful scrum. Creel.
New advantage, thank you.
Another advantage being played. Second penalty in this passage of play as Etzbeth comes crashing in from a long way away.
Good pass.
Dinking behind. But
yo, the box is really. They going head up. Run it straight, bro. Run it straight challenge, bro. They bring it back to run it straight. They not even thinking about the wings or none of that. They just we going through the middle. You ain't about to do nothing to us. We about to be aggressive through that middle.
But Jonathan Davis stuck a boot out and stopped the ball from getting through. Still advantage to South Africa. None coming.
Look at that. It's getting physical in there, man. Look at it. It's getting emotional. I like that. Look at that.
Coming.
I like that.
Back will go.
Get physical.
As straightforward as it gets at this level, and success is the inevitable outcome. And 6 points apiece at the Principality. Sticker has been before. The green and the yellow not far away from that. That's the one that's about to happen. And it will go green, and Wales will have 9 points to South Africa's 6.
It's a very defensive matchup here.
I think the main issue with that is there's absolutely no duck coming from the South African player. He almost stands up into the tackle.
Yes, we'll go forward to the obstruction.
Yeah, I'm happy there's no foul play there because green one's going for the ball.
Okay. How I see it, when he went up, he went all hand on the ball. Yeah, you get wrapped up in the duel, but he went all hand was on that ball, man. Damn near it's raining too. He could have ripped that ball right out of dude's hands. It's not like he really went for the tackle. He went for the ball, it looked like to me, but y'all let me know in the comments.
Tompkins going after Brigger's kick, and Shea just turns around. Did he alter his
This is the best
line?
angle,
He
Paul.
doesn't have to get out of the way. The question is, did he walk into the
Oh,
way?
now they talking about that.
Yeah, you can continue with your same line of running. It's difficult though, isn't it? Because he is turning to go back for the ball.
This is the best one here,
Where are you
mate.
at on it, boys?
Oh,
I've got to say, on both counts, I think it's marginally inside.
I mean, he was running straight that way for the ball. He was running this way to get to this guy. I don't know. That's
Took
tough.
his favour.
Green one. Yeah.
That's tough.
Okay.
So Zinche changes
I've
angle.
got a decision, thanks, mate.
he does change.
Go ahead, mate.
Yeah, look, the first instance by green one, we don't believe there's any foul play there because green one is actually reaching up for the ball. The second play, green one clearly takes the red man off the ball. So therefore it is going to be a penalty, and also because of the numbers of penalties, it's going to be a yellow card. Anything more to add there?
No, not for me.
Damn. Hey, I can't even be mad at that, dog. They gave him the slide for going for the ball. He went for the ball. They gave him the slide on that. The next one, it was a little questionable. Right after, I mean, hey, man, it's tough, but they can't keep giving them okay, we're going to keep giving you this, we're going to keep giving you that. Then it's not going to look fair. Damn.
4 officials have had a really good look at that. They've walked through it.
Big
They've
boy.
made considered decisions, and they're clear in their decision-making process.
Okay.
It's been a dream day in terms of the positioning of the kicks for Dan Bigger so far. Adam Beard has been singled out for slowing the ball down now.
Oh, now they want to do, okay.
Opportunity for a three-quarters.
Okay.
The ball to Dialende.
Good pass.
Right through. Yankees on his shoulder. Dialende gets up and then makes sure possession comes back on the South African side. Plays scrum half. And Yakane, the one to carry. Once more. And then
Man, they
Bermuda.
going to run it straight.
Okay.
Come on, get some speed out there.
Such a
Get some
rare
speed
thing
in
to
there.
see a center with a little bit of space and ball in hand. Dialende
Ooh,
to
good cut.
make the break. That was Smith who took it. And a little
Oh,
tick
nice.
behind, and after
Abana.
it goes,
Oh, that's not Abana.
and on it goes, and it bubbles on,
That was a great kick.
and after it goes, Napimpi, and on it goes, and it bubbles on, and eventually Williams puts his body down and covers the ball.
That was a great
Goes
kick, man.
scrambling across to make the tackles, and then picking it off.
Oh, to the
And
house.
it's there for McNichol. In behind
Nope.
the retreating South African defence it goes, but we'll come back. We'll come back for a high tackle.
As crazy as this match has been, it's a pretty good defensive game, man. Nobody's really doing nothing on offense. They kicking field goals or kicks back and forth, man. They getting their threes. They hitting their 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? Very defensive game. Or you could say a very poorly executed offensive game, but it's raining. So there's that goes into the account too. So you can't do much when you can barely hold the ball, man.
First real tester of a kick
So that was
for
tight,
either
wasn't it, Will?
outside half in this first half. On its way.
Got the curve.
And it's good. It's really good because that was not straightforward, and Pollard has Short
He don't like that one.
Boot got Wales out to 12. Pollard has 3 of his own. It gives South Africa 9. As I said, a bit of an arm wrestle, but a really engaging one. Half-time at the Principality
it's a
Stadium.
great game.
Wales
It's not
12.
bad at all.
South Africa 9.
They're playing hard on both sides.
Tompkins got left. And on
Hey,
goes
get off
Sting.
me, dog! Okay.
Yankees. Pollard. Wales up quickly outside. That left the gap in behind. And
Nice, good kick.
It's a kick and chase, and now once more. Oh, beautiful. Really impressive from South Africa. Yankees. And now it's Marks. And Wales are dragged one way, and then the other opened up for just a moment, but they're back and set right now. Pollard, can he
Get
do
up in
it
there.
again?
Get up in there. Come on, man.
Saw Wales flying up outside, little dink in behind. That's what started this.
Just strong.
Dialende.
Hey.
Khaleesi protects. Yankees.
What y'all gonna do?
And now Diego got a hold of it. The tackle needed to be made, but Wales have gone from their own goal line to inside the South African half to a penalty. And if the
This game crazy, bro. Yo, they both showing mad heart. Mad heart. The Springboks is going. They doing the run it straight, bro. We not trying to finesse nothing. We coming straight through. We getting the ball. We going straight to the try line. There ain't none of this finessing, none of this fluffy stuff. We going straight to the try line. And the Wales is like, no, you're not. You're not. You're not, buddy. This is a great game. This is a great game.
the roof was on this place, it'd blow wide open.
There it goes.
Big kick, big result. Dan Bigger.
Hey, Wales might win.
Starts it over. We're back to
Wales
a
might
6-point
win,
lead.
low-key.
Wales by 15
What's going
points
on?
tonight. Are the questions, I think.
What's going on? They need a try.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man, y'all gotta use your heads.
Punches through the ball.
Good.
Oh,
Wow.
and cut the big man down.
Great kick.
Mistake from Diager, but
You're going backwards, guys.
it'll be
Clear release.
Another one.
flags go up. It's 5 penalties apiece. It's 15 points apiece. There's an hour gone, and it's as evenly balanced.
Is anybody
as
gonna get a
it could
try?
wanted to be.
We shall see.
Wales are building up a little bit of
And it's
momentum
over now.
here. Crossfield kick
Nice
from
kick.
Bigger. Risamet
Oh, what you gonna do?
gets,
Nothing.
kicks and goes. Stain comes across and tries to tap dance his way along the line. Rollins.
Advantage.
Williams advantage.
Look at that. Just look at the physicality up in here, man. It's been like this the whole match. Bro, you gotta respect that. That's so much effort and energy, putting your body on the line, putting your body at risk, and without any hesitation. No hezzies. There ain't no hezzies. When it's time to get up in that ruck, that scrum, that little the situation right here, they not hesitate. No hezzies, bro. They in there. Let's get it.
Rollins.
Look at that. Both sides.
Williams advantage being played. It's cheered like a score by the crowd.
Good
But there
pass
might
right
be
there.
there are people on the
Yo!
cheers like a score.
What's going on? What is going on? You got people running on the field, streakers, nuisances, public nuisances running on the field, man. What is going on? Is this the champ, man?
By the crowd, but there might be there are people on the pitch. It may not matter. Williams steps back inside, and that moment from that idiot has ruined what might have been a score for Wales. We'll get on with it, and he'll give.
What? Dude ran. They could have got a try. Damn, bro. You can't even run that back. You can't even run that back.
Wales the lead once more. It's 6-3s for Dan Bigger's boots. Foot on the ball.
18-15.
That wasn't particularly pretty.
Gone backwards. I'm happy with that. They all the time.
Oh, that's Esbeth.
Oh, they're going to get in, you know, out of nowhere.
Yo. He said,
South Africa capitalise.
Yo,
As Wales
that wasn't
switched
even
off for
Esbeth.
just a moment.
Or what? There you go. That was Esbeth. Okay.
Yeah, look, I've also got 16 Greenwood arches for. So I've also got.
Yo, he had bruh right here. He had Sia Kolisi right here. He had options. They was gonna get that one.
Greenwood arches for. So boys,
This is not going to stand.
for me, I've got no try. It's going to be a penalty because they were inside the 10 and they weren't retiring. Okay. See ya. I better explain this one.
Wait. Hold up. What happened?
16 Greenwood arches for. So boys,
This is not going to stand.
for me, I've got no try. It's going to be a penalty because they were inside the 10 and they weren't retiring. Okay. See ya. I better explain this one.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
This is one of those moments where I need y'all, man. I ain't perfect, man. I ain't perfect. I need y'all on this one. Help me out.
It's a tricky one. So on field live, I thought it was okay. Yeah. On review, those guys actually have to retire backwards. They can't go for. They can't even just stay there. They must retire backwards. Okay. So it's going to be a penalty up here to Reds there. Yeah, it's clear.
Against us, says Kolisi, in disbelief. Meters for Malcolm Markson, South Africa to try and navigate. It's Vermeulen.
Is it because when Esbeth had the ball, they were already in front of him? And so once he got the ball, he just got past them and then passed it to him? So because they were inside a certain line, they have to back up behind him first, and then he could pass it to him? Is that what happened? That's what I'm guessing. Kind of like in soccer or football, whatever.
Who takes it, and it's Smith who has it, and now Marks at the back of them all.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Pushing that line!
And Marks goes!
Pushing that
And
line,
over he
buddy!
goes. And the world champions are world champions because they're going to find a way when they
Look
need
at
to.
that. That's a work of art.
Marks and South Africa control.
Look at that,
the
pushing that
ball
line, pushing
with
that line,
absolute
pushing that line, pushing that
perfection,
line.
And they get the 5 points.
I love it. I love
That
it.
maul had so much momentum. No matter how many Wales bodies were in there, they certainly weren't
love it.
hindering that. And you just feel like if South Africa were going to score a try, it was going to be an up-front, physical forward try, and that's exactly what it was here. You got
Warm to the defensive task again.
Physicality in there,
seconds,
man.
Wales simply can't afford to kick it away. They're going to have to find a way with ball in hand to get inside the half and find a penalty.
Bro, they get a penalty, they good.
Kicking it away, and it'll be game over. So if they're going to do it, they have to do it from inside their own 22. And they can't do it because South Africa, again at the breakdown. And it's Kitshoff who gets the congratulations, and the arms are raised in the coach's
What a
box.
match.
Know it. That's it. For long periods of this game, it looked like South Africa may not be able to get across the gap that Wales kept creating, but they stuck at it. They stuck at it, and class and relentless physicality breaks.
Relentless physicality, I love that.
Defensively, Yankees sends it over, and South Africa
Wow,
have
what a
triumphed.
match.
and
What
triumph
a fucking
as
match.
world champions tend to do. Backs to the wall, away from home. Difficult, but job done. Wales 8.
That is easily one of my favorite matches outside of Japan. It was Japan. I don't remember if it was Japan versus South Africa or something, but they scored like a last-minute try. That was a great match too, man. It was a Japan match, and I want to say against South Africa. Man, that was thoroughly enjoyable, man. I hope rugby's becoming my favorite sport, man. One of my favorite sports. Like, it really is. It really is. You gotta learn about it though. You know what I mean? I had to take time to learn about it, coming from an NFL background. But it's when you've watched hockey, you've watched soccer, you've played football, you've watched basketball, it ain't too hard to get acclimated once you know some of the basics. But I love it. I love this game, man. It's like soccer and football. Like, so it's great. It's great. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Keep sending me videos, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me know what's going on in the comments. Keep it real. Real is rare. We'll always reach everyone next time. Peace.